Hello everyone, welcome. I haven't done a proper monologue in a while, so I'd like to take the time to do that now. Running a few errands before I go to work. And honestly, I've been thinking about the way I think about skateboarding. I think for a lot of us, skateboarding kind of becomes all-consuming. Just today, running to drop off my bumper cover at a buddy's house who's going to help me put it on. Actually put it on for me because I don't have a lift. But just going there, driving there and back, I was looking around, not getting distracted technically, but looking around and seeing things that I would skate on. And I've noticed that even just driving to and from work, various places, I find myself looking for skate spots, seeing spots and imagining how I'd skate them. When I'm at work, I'll see random things and be like, oh wow, I could probably skate that. And it just kind of blows my mind how often skateboarding can be consuming a lot of my thoughts, a lot of my mental energy. And honestly, it's taken some time, but I try not to expect anything from skateboarding. Obviously, the stuff we do, the tricks we attempt, the various trials and tribulations that skateboarding gives us, we should have no expectation of getting anything from it. It's crazy and a little bit concerning how much skateboarding can take up mental space in my head. Sometimes it's alarming, other times I'm like, okay, maybe this is normal, maybe all skateboarders are like this. And I don't want to say I live, breathe, and sleep skateboarding, but sometimes I kind of do. There's days where skateboarding is just kind of a fleeting thought that'll trickle in and out of my mind throughout the day. And there's other days where it's kind of all consuming, especially on my days off. I find myself thinking about skateboarding a lot, thinking, oh wow, you better use this time wisely. You only got 2 days on your weekend to skate. The weather's going to be bad on such and such day. It's going to rain tomorrow. The day after that's going to be too hot. You better skate right now. This is your only time. And sometimes that puts me in a weird headspace where I'm like, what if I don't want to skate right now? And I've fallen into that trap often where then the next time I try to go skate, the weather's not good. Or I don't have time. And I'm like, wow, I really should have skated that other day when I had the chance. But oftentimes when I find myself forcing a session like that, it doesn't often go as well as I planned. I have in recent months had really good spontaneous sessions that went really well, and maybe it involved me learning a new trick, and that's great. And I wish that happened more often, but those are kind of rare occasions. So as I've gotten older, I'm trying to be smart with the time I set aside for skateboarding, because nowadays it's not just about finding the time, but finding the right mental space before I begin a session. And I think too, as a video creator, I find myself sometimes not enjoying a session if I don't have a direction that I'm going with it. If I don't have like a video idea, whether it be a trick tip, a vlog, I find myself kind of feeling aimless when I don't have some sort of direction I want to go with the session. But honestly, that's silly. I need to stop getting in that headspace. Skateboarding's not about creating videos. It's not about landing and learning new tricks. Those are byproducts, sure, but that shouldn't be the goal. The goal should be just enjoying it, getting some exercise. I think that's insanely important. Getting out, getting exercise, spending some time in the sun, touch grass, etc. I think that's super important. So honestly, if I viewed skateboarding as more of an exercise, I think it is healthy for it to take up so much mental space. I don't spend as much time thinking about my workouts. I work out 3 days a week. I go Monday, Wednesday, Friday, push, pull, and then legs and abs on Friday. And sometimes I'll push it a day or two if I'm not feeling it. And I think I need to take the same approach with skateboarding. Maybe I have a 2-day weekend and the whole weekend I'm just not feeling like skating. Now honestly, I can't think of a time that that's happened in recent months, but there are times where my first day off, I'm really not feeling like skating. I'm tired, maybe I'm sore, my back hurts, my hip hurts, something, and I know that if I try to force a session, it's not gonna go that well. And in those times, I really need to take a second and think about, okay, how can I best utilize this time that I have now I'm not going to go skateboarding. What can I do? Do I want to work on a video? Do I want to get a workout in? Am I too sore for the workout? The kids have time. Do they want to go swimming? Do we want to go to the beach, go camping, take a little road trip somewhere? So I'm finding that as much as skateboarding takes up a bunch of my mental energy, I want to kind of be in control of that. I don't want to simply be a victim of my own thoughts. I'm in control of my mind. I don't just want to be a victim of my own mind, like I said. And I think the start of that is really, and all these thoughts kind of raise the question, is skateboarding a healthy obsession? I'd like to think so, yes. Not only is it physical exercise, it's a mental release. It's great for some people like yourself that get stuck in these trains of thought, some negative trains of thought. I used to be a lot worse about it, but thinking that I'm not good enough, I don't deserve the things I have, I'm not a good friend, not a good brother, not a good son, whatever. Those thoughts aren't as prevalent anymore, but those are definitely thoughts I've battled with, thinking I'm not a good believer, I'm not a good Christian. And skateboarding, I can't say it's like medicine, but sometimes it can sort of act that way. And I guess the real question that begs is skateboarding medicine or is it a drug? I think for a lot of us that's a bit nuanced in that it comes down to how you use skateboarding. What gap is it filling in your life? Do you have a mental void that skateboarding fills up, and without that you feel sort of empty, lost, directionless? I think I've sort of gone down that path, and it's been like that for the last 20 years that skateboarding has become not only an outlet for creativity, exercise, a mental release. It feels a lot like art. It feels a lot like I'm painting a picture or writing a story. Skateboarding is my ongoing story, and there has been many chapters in it. There's been some chapters that have been better than others, some that involve injuries, some that involve feeling like I've plateaued and my skateboarding's not going anywhere, feeling like it's a waste of time. And as I've gotten older, I'm trying to be more in control of those thoughts, because really skateboarding is what you make of it when it comes down to it. And skateboarding for me is art. It is a release. It is exercise. It's whatever I'm feeling that day. I think that's my biggest answer, is that skateboarding doesn't have to be the same thing every time you go skate. My last session was just goofing around, filming that slow motion video and then making the front side and back side video. Those were simply just goofing around, having fun. And those sessions were really fulfilling. Afterwards, I felt good. I felt almost as if I had landed a trick. Although most of the tricks I did in those videos were nothing great, like nothing I'd want to post to my story, nothing I'd even want to tell anyone about. Something that I post for the world to see, for my small audience. But really they were nothing great. It was just me having fun, not thinking about, oh, is this really worth filming? Oh, you shouldn't be spending your time doing this. It's a waste of time. I'm slowly getting away from that mindset and trying to focus on just having fun. Just have fun. That's what skateboarding is about. I'll leave you guys with this. I encourage all of you, when you're skateboarding, take a little bit of time to step back and really understand how you view skateboarding, your skateboarding. Not so much skateboarding as a whole, but how you view it, what you're using it as. And let me know, leave a comment if you feel so inclined. Let me know what skateboarding is to you. How has it helped you? Has it helped you overcome addictions? Has it helped you get right spiritually, mentally? I'm doubting it's helped you out financially, but if it has, let me know. I'd love to hear that. I appreciate you guys for watching this far. I know these monologue videos can be a little bit dry. I try to keep it interesting, but once again, I appreciate you guys so much for watching. Your support means the world. Our next goal is 3,000 subs. 2,000 was great. I appreciate you guys so much. Please check out the Patreon if you'd like. No members so far, but I'm looking forward to some of you joining on there so I can make you some exclusive content. Once again, I appreciate you. You're amazing. You're capable. You're a fantastic skateboarder. Maybe you don't feel like it, but just know you are. Most people on a skateboard can't even stand without busting their butt. Maybe that's you. You have a ways to go. It's like anything. It's like working out, like learning an instrument. You're going to start down here somewhere, and you're slowly going to get up to where you want to be. Hope you guys have a wonderful day. God bless.